has to determine the common origin of all females. Now, this is within the framework of mtDNA, mitochondrial DNA. That the only way you can determine human origin is with an organ that is only found in a woman. It's called the placenta. So they did the placenta analysis. And then they came to a conclusion that all the women you see today in the world, they originate from one woman from Central Africa about 300,000 years ago. Now, when they write that in the Time magazine of 1994, they said the African Eve. So they biblicize African knowledge now. This woman is 300,000 years ago. According to theology, I studied theology in Ethiopia with the Orthodox Church. Adam was created around 4004 BC on the 26th of October. 4004 BC.
4004 BC.
Which makes him 6,000 years old. So which makes Eve 6,000 years old. Now you take a woman who was 6,000 years ago. You make a prototype of a woman who existed 300,000 years ago. Now you say this African woman who is 294,000 years older than Eve is the African Eve. What are you doing? You are biblicizing history. You are Europeanizing history. You are making us look at history through biblical spectacles. Now, this is the problem we're having of using the Bible as a final judge of all things African.
Of all things African.
Of African culture, of African thing. If you say Mudimu, then people want to see a comparison of it in the Bible. Now, coming to what you were saying earlier in terms of language. You see with the language they use what they call comparative linguistics.